Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. One of our newest partners is none other than Xerox. And with us today, we have Ezequiel Bardas, President of Xerox US, West and Southwest, Mexico, and Brazil. Thank you for joining us, and thank you so much for being a corporate partner to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, I appreciate the invitation, Laura. Thank you so much to give me this opportunity to be with you.
And we've had several conversations via phone, and I know how important the work that you are doing with Xerox and taking care of your customers is. So for people who are watching, what do you want them to know about Xerox?
Well, thank you again for the opportunity. I think everyone recognizes Xerox as the print company, which we are more than that right now. We recognize that the market is moving more faster in the digital environments with all the documents. So since we started the company, when our founder started the company, was focused on the document and how we can share more the information and helping customers to do better with all the information across inside the organization and outside. So right now, Xerox is more than just a print company. We are more focused on how we interact physical documents and digital documents in the workflow process, how we can automatize all this process, and also including AI. So we are working more than just a print company, and actually all our technologies bring a lot of opportunities in the digital environment.
And in working with your team, I've learned a lot about Xerox that I did not know. And one of the things that I learned is that your team will go out to a business and do an analysis and help them with processes and help them understand where there's opportunity to make big changes that result in efficiencies. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I thank you for this question. It's really important for us because we are not just a transactional company, which means just selling devices or technology. We are much more than that. So our approach to the customer is to have a consultative selling, which means going into the customers and understand how we can support their process to be more effective. Nowadays, make a big difference in the environment and competition environment to be more effective in the process. So that's why we are having this approach of consultative selling with specialists, that not just the salesperson that is the account manager, also with analysts that understand the technology side and bring an opportunity and support how we can be better, doing better with them.
Yes. And the other thing that I know has really impacted your business and something that you all are embracing is artificial intelligence. So how do you take that and how do you present it to your customers?
Well, actually, today we manage a lot of information inside documents in our devices. So be more effective on how we can approach the final solution and decision for the customer with the right information is the way we are managing all the data inside our technology. Again, could be the printer as an MPS support, or also in the workflow automation process. So a good example is if we are supporting the customers or all the billing process with the documents, print or digital, taking the right information on the billing process and putting some alerts to the customer of how it's doing this billing process is a great information for the customer. And also actually doing also cross-selling with the information we have in from the billing. So all this data is for the customers, but we are supporting them to extract the right data to take the right decisions for the business.
Okay, so just an analysis based on what you're seeing them already doing and how to
Correct.
put it all together to make it much easier to handle. What else would you like people who are watching to know about Xerox?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really important to highlight how Xerox is investing in this technology. So as you know, we bought Lexmark. It's a big company, main focus on small devices. So we already acquired this company of $1.5 billion, but also we acquired the IT Savvy company to bring these three big part of the business, which is print, IT plus DS. So now Xerox can interact on all the office environment with all this technology, not just the print, also IT with services and hardware and also digital services, which means more on the automation process for the companies. So we are end-to-end solution provider for our clients and potential future clients.
Absolutely. And it's important to point out that Xerox is working hand in hand, not only with big corporations, but also some very specialized opportunities for those small businesses. So if you're watching, go online, set up an appointment. They'll come out to your business. They'll share best practices and give you some great advice on how you too can be a client of Xerox. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for your investment in the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, for joining us and having an expo table at all of our events. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you and your team very soon at the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura.